Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I spent a little bit of time doing some prep work, and our storage filled up. This recycling center is actually uber effective. Like, might be a little too effective. I'm just gonna give ourselves a little more time. All right, so that should reduce our storage woes. And when we're ready, we'll pull it off the top, send it on its way. But for right now, I set up a little bit of water. Down here, you can see a water pipe coming up, and it connects over here to the mega basement, where all of my wonderful water comes from currently. So that's all set up and ready to go. You can see the pipe right there. Goes down, under. Let's not get hit by a train. It goes down and under, and it shoots over here, and there's a little bit of water extractors right there under the mega base. So I think I powered those. I'm suddenly not sure about that. Well, we'll find out here in a minute. So we're fully connected, except the water needs to go from... For some reason, I decided to go really big with this. I'm probably way overbuilt. Oh yeah, if there was only a place where I could grab some plastic, that would be convenient. Let's see if we can grab a stack out of here. I'm probably going to have to put together a Uber destruction. Alright, so there's a little bit of flow, which just means we are short on head lift at this point. Alright, it is my belief that we now have water. We're going to connect that to that, that to that. Yeah, this is a borderline Uber overbuild. Alright, so we have water. It's making its way around. Yeah, 600 flow there. It'll be down here in no time flat. Now, what do we have left to build is always the question. One packager, 5 refineries, and a constructor. Just kind of by the way. Five refineries. I was tempted to go on this side, but maybe I should go on this side on the refineries. What do we need? What are we taking in here? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to belt over the poly to make fabric using water and plastic using water. And then we'll use that plastic might be easier to pipe the water than to belt all this stuff. Well, let's think about that though, because at the end of the day, we want the stuff closer to over here. That's the reason why we're doing that. If we pipe the water back and then build it back there, we'll still have to build it all back over here, so let's stick with this plan, which is 5 refineries. They're all taking water and resin on the inside. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think we'll just do the below fed water. All right. And then set up our resin connection. All right. Let's jump under here and connect our water. Think about how we want to do this. I think we'll just do it the boring way. Boring just means proven. Right? We know this will work. Just right here. One moment, please. Okay, we're back. We haven't even moved. We're still in the midst of completing our pipe build. And now we are done. So that's our water fully connected. Now we gotta go over here and find this resin. Let's see, right now we're throwing the resin to the grinder. perfectly legitimate. Everybody likes points. Everybody likes tickets. Speaking of which, we probably have some... Yeah, we have 21 to sell. Or 21 to spend, I should say. Can I... You can stick to a belt, but I don't have a place for the belt. I think I'm going to stick with this idea of storing it, creating this buffer. Then I might just... Let's see. I'm gonna whip this down the old-fashioned way, but I'm also gonna pull this. Let's just pull this to the ground. Yeah. Probably don't have to go all the way to the ground, but we're done now. And then I guess while we're here, we might as well just go ahead and set up the splitters. All right. Now we'll just whip belts. We're gonna whip belts, whip belts. All we have to do is whip belts. Short on encased beams. Yeah, that skybox is worthy of distraction. Look at that. Just look at that. So cool. All right. Back to whipping belts. We're gonna pull this all the way back till we get to our resin. We're almost there. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little crooked, but it's okay. So resin coming off the line doing powerful stuff. 3 of these we want to make plastic. And no, wait, 3 of these we want to make fabric. 2 of these we want to make plastic. So let's do 3 for fabric. And then this one we're going to use residual plastic. All right. We'll drive power down this line. Okay. There we go. We'll clear this to-do list because it's obviously a little bugged, but our point is made. Now we just need to grab this plastic and some fuel. We don't need the fuel from the end, right? We just need a little tap. A little tap at the fuel. I'm hesitating because I'm unsure about making this connection. We'll see how it goes. Whoa, don't take me away. Little tap on the fuel, just a little tap. All right, and we want that for the packager. So I think we're at the point where we use the constructor. And honestly, I think I could just drop it right here. And then drop the packager. Oh, it needs rubber. If I can only find some rubber. Uh-oh. You're actually claiming that you're... Oh, yeah. Well, now that I've dramatically increased the storage... Now that I've dramatically increased the storage, they all have space. It's a good point. It's a good point. We're going to just pop a packager. Just... pop it in right here. No big deal. And then... Might be too high. I might have to put a pump on that. We're about to find out. Actually, you know what? Let's put some power on this so we don't have to wait to find out. Connect that to there and this to here. Looking good. Okay, so we want to go under there and connect the fuel. Looks pretty easy enough. Just connect you to you. Really? Okay. We'll make a stop. Okay. It'll be interesting to see if... Uh-oh. Let's see if we can sneak around here before we run out. Are you getting fuel is the question. Excuse me. Not only are you getting fuel, but you seem to be getting a lot of it. Okay, you're maxed. Let's give ourselves a little bit of room, and I think I'm just gonna belt over there. This isn't really complicated enough to really justify a full underground experience. Oh. Nice. And then we could drop a merger on this belt. Did that really go around that fast where I didn't even see it? Well, you're claiming you don't get enough water. That I find hard to believe. What's going on here? You're getting polymer. You're straight up claiming not to get water. You are too. These are all going to be... Well, no. You're claiming that you need to get rid of your fabric. Yeah, so these first few are getting water. These last two somehow aren't. Huh. What is going on there? I'm gonna change the recipe real quick. You are claiming not to get water. Interesting. I'm gonna make you make containers, even though you're not ready. You're using 40 containers per minute, so we'll only ask you to make 40 per minute. How are you not getting water? Why did you get some water, but then no more water? That's really the question. Is the recipe not calling? Okay, what's going on? Am I not pumping enough water? Let's see. 3 machines using 90 total. 2 machines using 40 total. That's 130. That's not even enough to worry about. We'll double check our water supply though. Thing is, if any is going in there, it should be basically more than enough. Yeah, see, this little area is connected, ready to go, but it's claiming full. $130, huh? 65 each. And we'll make you do 70. Well, no. We already have a buffer amount. 65. It's 130. Total water. One other thing I could check. This would be on the save side. I should have checked it while I was out there the first time. So we could check the pump for max. Head lift is only 8. So, yeah, that's fine. Isn't this last little bit working? So close to done. I always seem to find one little problem. Whatever it is, it will be little. Yeah, that's 40 head lift, so that it's not a head lift problem. For sure, it's not a head lift problem. Tiniest amount of water going through there. We're gonna put a pump in here. I think it's totally, completely unnecessary. But also recognize that it's not working. Can I connect? Can you see me? No. Oh, we missed that by a little bit, didn't we? Alright. We'll just smack a pump right here. Or maybe even right here. Reach it back here so everybody gets a piece. No, those are working already. We should go over here. Well, it's claimant. Well, that was quick. Is it full? What am I missing? I'm missing something very, very simple and very obvious. This is the side that takes the water in. It's just the pipe is... There must be a faulty bit of pipe somewhere. Like, this is a mess. Or this is a mess. Technically, there doesn't need to be a junction there. Alright, let's take you all the way back. All the way back. Just gonna connect this. Yeah, there's a faulty junction in there somewhere. I was correct. Absolutely no need for that pipe. This joint is also faulty. Fix that. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and just ramp this up until it gets caught up. Now, are you making packaged fuel? You are. 40 per minute. It's not a ton, but I don't think I really need a ton. Push comes to shove. Overclocking is a thing. All right. Got 3 of these making fabric. We're gonna drop these down, and down. We'll connect. Alright, so you're demanding 40 containers per minute. So we're going to have you build 40 per minute. got 2 items. Really, we've got 4 items that we need to store. And we also need to decide what's the stopping point for this building. I guess the starting point should be the stopping point, right? So we could pull it all the way out here, store it, and then we'll... Maybe we should store it out here. And then pull it into storage over there. Yeah. We need to get some storage, and we also need to get our grinder going here. So our system is definitely not happy with this. Oh, I ran out of pipes. I'm like halfway between. Let's go over here where we know for a fact we have them. Do I have any over here? Just 20. We'll grab these, and then what we'll do is we'll store the fabric, the fuel, oh, we also need one for quick wire. We'll store it there temporarily, and then we'll decide how to connect it to the base. Oops. Don't jetpack and think. It's a bad combination. Alright, let's see. So that's fabric, fuel, quick wire, plastic, rubber. Something like that. It's just egregious when it's off like that. Have to find the alignment. Okay. I think I'm just going to drop these to the ground and make them go. drop this straight down like this. And then yeah, I don't think that's the right place for that one. Need you to come out very little. And then turn. Okay. We're dumping fabric into storage. One down. We've got fuel. Let's get fuel into storage. Trying to decide if I want... It might be a little easier to... send this stuff to the grinder if it's on a single belt at some point. You know? So... we're making a play for something like this. And this. This comes down like, say, oh, I don't know, this. There we go. And we want to pull this down. There we go. This is on the belt. Why can't I build this? Giving me trouble. That's a lot of pent up fuel. But I'll take it. There we go. $40 per minute. Is that really all we're doing? $40 per minute canisters demanded. Oh, it backed up because we... Yeah. It backed up. Obvious reasons. I have 2 of these making plastic. That's way too much. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to make some adjustments here. We're gonna ramp this. Alright, so now we're doing 100 canisters per minute. We're taking in 40 plastic. We can do 100 canisters per minute. That's technically not enough yet still. Let's see. How many canisters do you want now? 100. Okay. Let's come over here. Let's give you 1 power shard. Let's set this to 100. Oh. Oh, I'll have to use like half a power shard, 1/10 of a power shard to do that part. I hate when that happens, but you do what you gotta do. Now we're doing 50 plastic per minute. Okay. And then over here we're saying we're doing 40. We need 50. We'll set you to 30. Eventually we're probably gonna regret all this, but that's upgrading our production. And we now have fuel completed, fabric completed. Let's see what our situation is with the rubber. Yeah, so this is looking okay still because we have a ginormous storage for these. One too high. There we go. One too low. There we go. Just targeting a place to drop 2 more layers worth of stuff. 1 for the rubber, 1 for the plastic. guess I could start back a little bit. Say here, right? And then fire it down. Okay, then merge on the belt. Uh-oh. Which direction is this going? Oh, no, they're both going the right way. Merge on the belt. Thank you. And then merge on this belt. Something isn't right. Okay. Building belts. Bring in our rubber and plastic to storage. Realizing that we're not going to have enough encased beams to make this trip. Times 2. Oh, we're gonna have to elevate too. It's gonna have to be like 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's... did I empty out all of the encased beams I had over here? Let's see. I did not. We're still not moving all the oil. But I think we will make some pretty good progress on that once we get this stuff to storage. Now I'm thinking about the joys of moving in the quick wire, which really technically isn't even really done yet. I do love the sound of a long distance building belt. It is quite a joy. Alright, let's just drop you in there. Drop you in there. I mean, that's a lot of good petroleum products. Fabric, fuel, plastic, and rubber. It's good stuff. And then I think one more. Let's see. You're burning 240, right? And then I'm asking 45, 240, 120 would be nice. Oh, look at that. Just short. No, wait, 220. We're actually over now. Wait, that's 240. $112.5 times 2. Sorry, it's so loud. 112.5 times 2. 225. We'll underclock you to 225. Alright, so you're making ingots. You're probably storing them at this point. 225 ingots. Oh. Quick wire gets created quickly. Wire. I'm making 225 right now in ingots. Divided by 12. 225. Numbs log off. 225 divided by 12. 18 machines. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do 18 machines. Even 9 times 2 is a lot. Wow. Okay, well, let's... Ooh. Oh no. Now we got it. Boink. And then whip this out there. Just let that go. I don't think I have any remaining plates. Yeah. We're out of ordinary plates, but we're gonna need them to build anything. Yeah, I'll just grab some plates real quick. Let's just prove it to ourselves. Yeah, we need plates. Ooh, we're totally full. Which one of you is plastic? You're going to be quick wire. Almost had one of those refrigerator moments. But I remember what I was going for at the last minute. I think this being a service layer, we can just drop this to the ground and run the quick wire out. 18 machines to fully legalize that one Caterium ore. Jeez Louise, that's a lot. We'll go up. One or two more, we're there. Oof, this is going to be an ugly turn. I don't know that I care, though. I'm ready to build the grinder for this. It's kind of a reverse bus. Okay. You into storage. That one I'm sure is going to be welcomed. 5 levels. Nice clouds. Wow. Amazing. All right. We need to split all of this stuff off the belt. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need to merge. Then we need to merge all of that into yet another single belt. We want to burn off some of this stuff, but we don't want to do it in such a way that truly impedes our storage. It's obviously going to impede it some, but like we don't want to hit everything we make with a 50% tax. So if we have 5 things doing it, then no one of them is totally getting wrecked with the destruction. They can all contribute to the goodness that is our point ticket collection. Okay, if I can connect that, and I can. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna lose half our fabric and half our fuel. Only 4,000 points per minute? Really? I'm surprised by that. guess that quick wire probably isn't worth very much. But this will also help ensure, not guarantee. Oh, there we go. 46,000 points per minute. That's a little better. That our fuel situation won't back up on us. We're still not making full use, somehow, of the oil. It's only draining it. I'm gonna have to double back and check all of these now. Wait a minute. You're full on polymer resin? This whole system is about to back up. I think I'm gonna put a splitter here and another grinder. Just have some areas where we're not consuming quite as much as we thought we were. Awesome Seek. That'll loosen that up. So if it overflows, it will just go straight into the grinder. But surely you're getting all the fuel you need. Yeah. Looked like you were paused there for a minute. Why were you paused? I see, because you're not getting fuel. Why aren't you getting fuel? Well, because these guys over here are full on resin. Somehow I ended up way too much resin. Well, hold on here. Why are these free of resin? Now I'm wondering if I'm not connected correctly. Let's try to find the best way to check this. Let's see here. Over here is where you would have your resin connections. Wow. Resin, 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 resin. Resin. It is trying. It's going down the pipe here. Turning. And going back in. Am I using anything else for resin besides this little area? Oh, it's full on resin. 90 per minute. Is that an overclock? 90 per minute? Yeah. So technically it's 60 per minute. 60 per minute. 120. So I'm doing 210 per minute on the resin. 210. This, we're doing 30. Still doing 30. So it's 30 all the way down, so it's 30 times 12. Why did I say 210? It's 360. Holy moly. Don't think I'm using resin anywhere else. So we need to increase the amount of resin we're using. Now we're using some resin. 150 on that one. What number was I targeting now? 360. 150. 210. 240. 270. 300. So I need to use 60 more. $60 more, huh? We'll just boost these. All right. I truly think we're rocking and rolling. We're probably gonna have to come back to tweak this once we work our way through that resin. But this looks better. I definitely want to use the resin that we're making. I don't want to destroy it. Holy moly, this belt is not moving still. If the belt's not moving, that means that the storage is probably totally full. That one by itself is using 150. That is significant. Like, I could double this too. The belt should not even warrant that level. that should be more than the belt can handle. Maybe. Almost. No, actually, it can handle it. I'm a little annoyed. Let's give ourselves some room. I knew I was going to make a crate. I just knew it. Organization, industrial storage. Just so we have a place where we can dump stuff off. Like that. Okay. We don't have to hit escape on that. And then... special... awesome sink. Woo. Yeah, we can't have that. Sorry. It's just no. It's just no. Ooh, that's the top one. I want the bottom one. Thank you. Alright, let's dump that, and then we're just gonna steal everybody's resin. Well, at least the first 2 or 3 we're gonna steal. Okay. Man, we're... yeah, okay, the numbers are going down. I was worried for a second there that we were making too much even for the grinder, but good grief. Right now, how much resin do you have? Are still pulling in a lot of resin. And all these machines are on the exact same recipe. Not these, the other ones are. Well, that resin is going down. I could probably steal you just to prove my point here. Okay. Yeah, we just didn't have enough resin demand. Probably still don't if that belt is so laggy. Is it a belt upgrade issue? No. All this stuff has been built with the latest and greatest belts. And this looks like we've already filled up the plastic and the rubber. We'll come back to the optimization of that stuff later. Yep, looks like plastic and rubber are both done. quick wire is going to get done soon. Okay. All right. I think we have one more project, which is the creation of another power tower to store all of our super awesome overflow power. I do have a question. One last question, then I'm going to call it. And that question is, how are we doing on fuel storage? Uh-huh. That's what I figured. We're making less now than we were when we started. Well, we're right near the optimal amount, hopefully. But this one is basically empty. Everything that comes in goes right out. What's this middle one looking like? Input and fill rate. Kind of close, but net drain. This is claiming it's perfect, so I suppose this is the one that matters. Yeah, no polyester. Still making, somehow we're making more than we're using. I'll have to run the numbers on that, but I'll do that off camera. In a world where you're using 150 per minute times 2, then another 60, that's 360, another 60, that's 420. We're blowing through 450 resin per minute. 450 resin per minute. 450. And over here, we're claiming to only make 360. Well, that is clearing now, so maybe this belt is starting to clear a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, good. So if I come down here, it's trying to hang on, but it is reducing. Alright. That is looking good then. So I think we'll whip together a quick power tower next episode. Sort of chat through plans. And then connect all 5 of these to the base over here. And the question becomes now, how big does this factory have to be? Oh no, can I fly up here? Ooh, it's gonna be close. Like, do any of these really need to be much longer, really? Probably should have did this with some momentum. The size of this factory is kind of expressed as this based off of the other buildings that we have nearby. So we could say that this is the factory depth. And if we still need more machines, we can still go out to this point. And I guess we're also still taking all the materials on the belt with us to the next level, so if we absolutely have to, we can still build, you know, the stuff we built previously on previous belts. Right? I kind of don't want to bring ingots with me, but based on what I just said, it's possible that I have to. Right? This is a lot of building, right? So I think we're okay. And then the question becomes, where does it end? We've got 1, 2, 3, 3 tiles worth. And we have 1. Really? Do we really have 3 tiles worth? Is it gonna work out that cleanly for us? I suppose it will, because there's exactly 3. Our belt is exactly 3 deep. Wait. Really? Yep, it starts 2 deep and then it adds 1 more. Nothing goes further than this way, nothing goes further than that way. So we could just extend all of these belts. They're not all full, right? Just extend all of this down. Turn it and then lift it. We might not have enough room to do it. That's what we would need to do. We would turn this, we would lift it up. Then we would come out of the conveyor holes, back, and then shoot all the product down this way, 2 levels higher than we currently are. And we'll just take everything with us. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. The good, the bad, all of it. We'll take the ingots, we'll take the motors, we'll take the frames. We'll just move it all up 1 level. Well, 2 levels, because we want to move it up to the next service layer, not the production layer. And then we'll just start producing everything. And then this, I mean, at the end of the day, if each one of these is on what? Let's say 1.5. And they're not even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 10 of those would be 15. So we could build 10 smelters just to make copper ingots. 10 smelters, by the way. I think this is enough. And then push comes to shove. I am not shy about overclocking. So we could turn that 10 into 25 smelters. I want to say 25 smelters making copper is probably, you know, winking an eye and sort of trying to see into the future. Probably enough. And if it's not, we'll build a building somewhere else to finish it off. It's all you can really do, right? I do know that there's radiated materials. Probably don't want to deal with that here, so we have at least one other building in our future. But that is a problem for a distant future us. For right now, I want to thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. And I know this has been a crazy journey. And I know sometimes my videos are 2 hours and sometimes they're 1. I do need to get that figured out. But maybe not. Let me know. If you want me to try to shoot for a consistent time, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of go until we get to the point where we finish something. In this case, we finished quite a bit, actually. We got rubber, plastic, fabric, quick wire, rubber, plastic. I'm forgetting one. Rubber, plastic, quick wire, fabric, and the other F. What's the other F? Let's take a peek over here. Fabric and fuel. That's right. Speaking of which, it'd be nice to just drop over to the gas station here and reload. Good stuff. So I'll double check. It's possible that I don't need all this stuff on the belt. Fabric is suspect. Fuel is kind of suspect. And, well, at very least, we'll make a connection over here to storage for these 5 items. And then we'll also determine if we need to put them on the belt. We'll see you next time. Thanks again.